If we could read minds, I still don't think we'd understand them. Like, I've spoken to people who think in images, who have to translate each thought into words before they communicate, and I think entirely in words, laid out across the void inside my head. My father's thinking in 3D, concepts structured in ways that are incredibly difficult to translate into words. And how would that look to me if I could see into it? How do I perceive a thought that my mind cannot contain by the nature of their construction? We all speak a private language to ourselves and we are always translating so we can speak to each other. Don't touch me, I'm emotional. Time traveler hyping himself up for the 1920s. It's the Great War, not World War I. 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 Soldier, I'm so glad all that fighting is over. Me, whoa, you fought in the Great World War I. Bone pain, also known medically by several other names, is pain coming from a bone. It Wikipedia is good. In 2002, Pope John Paul II requested that the media stop referring to the car as the Pope Mobile, saying that the term was undignified. In 2007, the Pope Mobile. An important document. I want him on my desk by tomorrow morning. Kinda wild how loving community helps you cut ties with toxic family members, and insane cult isolates you from former loved ones. Look exactly the same from the outside perspective. Spicy third option. Insane cult helps you cut ties toxic former loved ones. That's just LGBT Twitter. I live my life under the basic principle that people know their minds, bodies, genders, and orientations better than I do, so I just take them at their word when they say they are a thing. But people could be faking for. I don't care. I would rather show someone a kindness they don't need than not show them one they do. This is a very powerful image. If you'd shown me this image a year ago, I would've said it was the worst Photoshop I'd ever seen. I get that being frozen for 100 years is a tough thing to go through, but honestly Aang should have used it for comedy more. Katara. Wow, so this is Omashu. Aang. Back in my day it was called Weed City. Soccer. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Aang. That's what the Fire Nation wants you to think. Bumi. The second they arrive. Welcome to Weed City. Soccer. What the frick? Your partner needs TP. Please help him. So I was listening to music and got this message. At first I assumed that my boyfriend sent the wrong person a message asking for toilet paper, but when I got up to bring him some I saw his phone on the bed and realized, please someone message my partner at Scarlipede on Tumblr, I'm trapped with no TP and they have their headphones on. Help. He left his phone in the room and only took his Switch with him, so all he could do was desperately tweet an SOS. I had to adapt to freaking survive. When someone sends out a group email that starts with, just a friendly reminder, that really means they want to kill everyone in the office. Met a homeless guy, gave him a meal and place to sleep. In return he gave me a freaking sword. Imga. They say eBay has the best deals for weapons. Bullcrap. Homeless black market is the way to go. Dude, I think you live in a video game or something. Quest completed. So we are all just chilling here right now because every other site is down. Speak for yourself. I chill here when I do have options. Coming to the circus and asking the clowns if they come here often. Girl help, I'm having creation ideas above my skill level. God, when he makes anything else other than crabs, leaving this in the tags is a crime. I can't believe you've done this to our favorite video of a guy getting punched in the face. YouTube removes legendary meme video after 14 years for violence. This is a bad place. I can't believe they've done this. Valve says it hasn't found a game Steam Deck can't handle. In a new video with IGN, Valve talked a bit more about the technical capabilities of the Steam Deck. I don't think I like this photo, but I don't have enough information to determine. You know, before the pandemic I didn't believe a school would stay open if there was a giant deadly snake in the pipes with the potential to kill students. Now I could see it. If a British person is named Shaggy, does it kinda feel like being named Fricky? The first time I watched Scooby-Doo I was distraught. That's what I wanted to hear. Only a fool would buy IKEA furniture. Instead I just downloaded the instructions and keep emailing their service department to say that I'm missing a piece until they ship me all the pieces over a 6-month period. You wouldn't download a repair link. How high do bugs fly? Is there a point where they're like never mind? So I had to look this up and was honestly surprised. In 2008, a colony of bumblebees was discovered on Mount Everest at more than 5,600 meters, 18,400 feet above sea level, the highest known altitude for an insect. In subsequent tests, some of the bees were still able to fly in a flight chamber which recreated the thinner air of 9,000 meters, 30,000 feet. Bees can fly at 30,000 feet and have been found on Everest was not something I expected to learn today. A DILF is not a DILF if he's crappy to his children. They're only a DILF if they act like a dad. Otherwise they're filth. Father, I'd like to hurt. Hey gamers, ready for another epic day of being too sad to game? I was, but now I will game just because of this. I'm still sad but I'm gaming. Tortoise skeletons are the weirdest skeletons. I never wondered what they looked like before. Wow, I literally just gasped. How neat. Which is another reason you shouldn't pick them up by their top shell. Everyone knows that you shouldn't pick up a tortoise or turtle by their shell since their backbone is fused with it, but often it's not really an easy thing to visualize how that works. Here's a really cool image for that. Almost nobody knows this, because people don't bother to simply show you a freaking image like this in school. So, before I saw this on Tumblr I thought a turtle was simply a loose animal in a shell like a snail. I think we should bring back Puritan names like Lament and Humiliation, but only because I want to meet someone who introduces themselves as Travis, short for travesty. I know this is my own post but I just read Humiliation as Hamilton, and I thought you all deserve to know. Hosier the type of guy to wear this to bed. Why did he retweet this? I want to study this brain. Went to the thrift store today, there were so many textures there. Affectionate, derogatory, me, touching a shirt, hee hoo hoo texture, me, touching a different shirt, oh no a texture. Men's waists be so small, like what do you need that small of a waist for? For other men to grab it? Or, you guys are literally so close to just reinventing homophobia. Who do you think is making these posts quick? Tumblr, locking Instagram and Facebook inside one of those plastic lock boxes that you have when you're 7. Your move, Zuckerberg. Our hubris is unimaginable. Watching the other sides topple like dominoes and feeling Icarus, but if Icarus wings were made of oopsie sowie, this page isn't working messages. Still alive because our wings freaking suck and cannot gain the requisite altitude to girl boss too close to the sun. You're laughing. We have 24 hours until Eggman's piss droplets hit the freaking earth and you're laughing. Eggman, what are you two freaking talking about? Are you on drugs OP? Yeah, I know it's funny. You used a reaction image from the same exact video I'm referencing in the post. Work in retail long enough, and you'll eventually realize the rules for dealing with customers are exactly the same as for dealing with the fee. Avoid eye contact. Never reveal your full name. Accept nothing they offer to you. Never verbally agree or disagree with anything they might happen to say. To apologize is to acknowledge a debt owed. Under no circumstances are you ever to thank them. Remember that they are incapable of reading signs in human languages. Who the frick decided I have to get a real job instead of being an eccentric and mysterious wizard who lives in the woods with too many houseplants and 2 or more cats? Can't believe businessman did my man Ali so dirty like that at marble time. Death to business majors. Oh, you're a business major. How many people have you betrayed in a death game ran underground on a remote island for sadistic rich people? I'm boycotting TikTok. Gonna put an onion in an envelope and mail it to you and call that TikTok. Okay, I'm boycotting whatever that is. I just said it's TikTok. I hope you find peace in your life. I won't, thanks. Do you ever get tired of being aggressive? Do you ever just want to be a puffle from Club Penguin? I'm not always aggressive. I'm actually very nice 100% of the time. You literally just threatened to wring someone's neck like a wet towel. That's because they overstepped my boundaries. I'm good. Mr. J, are you worried your brother will end up stronger than you? No, because I stole lots of love power longer time than he does. Camera roll 5115. Favorites 319. I'm a sucker for reassurance like bruh, that's some kinky crap. They tried to kill each other. Yes, and do you have a problem with true love? It's called foreplay. Me goes to my nearest hospital. Hello, I would like to be put into a medically induced coma. Sleeper agents be like, time for my next mission. Men should have a curfew. Fight to protect those you love. Buses are creatures, they don't eat you because they love you, but they could if they wanted to. I really be having 500 things to do and I'd go lay down. Instead of banning automated facial recognition, why not just normalize concealing your face in public? Then you're protected from automated and manual facial recognition. Fursuits for everyone. I was thinking permanent worldwide masquerade ball. Posts that aged poorly. No, don't be in a coma, haha, you're so Shrexy. My aunt is in a coma, but I read this tweet aloud next to her, and she woke up, thank you. She cute. What's a snap? Me when I'm evil. Watch out for this guy. Today I learned rabbits were first domesticated by French monks who considered baby rabbits to be fish, and therefore edible during Lent. Source: what? Do you think these monks went to hell, or was godlike? Actually that's kinda funny, I'll let it slide. And to think I wanted to kill you 2 times. In this quarantine you have become my friends, I love you Manuel. The rat said this. Don't let anyone save you for later. Oops, does this apply to sneaky links too? Who is awake? You know what to do. I don't know what to do. Then you aren't awake. This image is used to activate Russian sleeper cells living under fake identities in the United States. I get so freaking cocky after making the bed, like heck yeah, I've got my life together. I could totally write a novel if I wanted to. Canned bread is real, and it looks disgusting. B&M. Brown bread. This is the one of the most unappetizing looking things on the planet. Frick you Squidward. Reblog if you don't lift but you still have strong muscles from carrying the weight of your sins. Remember when you were 15 and you were convinced you were evil and irredeemable and completely insane, but it turns out you were just 15. I think, guy who thinks another guy is his sworn enemy, but the other guy is just normal about it, is one of the better and funnier tropes ever. Dang, kinda not feeling it, thinking of bursting into tears. Bro, you better shut the frick up before I look at you one day and feel warm and realize I've fallen in love with you, bro. I'm serious, quit it dude. Simple task, needs to be done. My brain. Rotating slowly like a single uncooked burger patty in the microwave. Seeing your country portrayed in Hollywood movies is deeply unsettling, because they go, what does our target audience, Americans, think they know about this country? Which means that in the best case scenario it's turned into a tourism brochure, and in the worst case it's a barren wasteland devoid of culture filled with terrorists. Man, you caught me at an unusually stable time, I'm so sorry, lol, I really am a crazy girl, I promise I've just had my crap together for a couple weeks, but seriously this is not normal for me. I am so embarrassed you caught me like this, haha, I'm usually in crisis, I swear. Bone massage. I want soft bones. No you don't. Beach. Jiggles and flops towards you. What? Huh? Me reading my own writing. A classic. Hilarious. Ahaha, I'm Oscar Wilde, I'm very clever. Also me reading my own writing. What is this abomination I have unleashed upon society? I'm like Dr. Frankenstein, but with words that are bad.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 334 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself, supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I would really appreciate that. Thank you all for the comments and interactions and new subscribers I've been getting on the channel. We're almost at 13,500 and well on our way to 14,000. Like I said, it is my goal to get to 14,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you are part of the 40% or so of people that are watching my videos but are not subscribed, feel free to change your subscription status so that I can reach that goal of 14,000 subscribers. That would be phenomenal. That would basically be 14,000 subscribers in 1 year, which would be fantastic. I would love that little growth. Yeah, I would love to know that in 1 year I was able to accumulate 14,000 subscribers and hopefully double that the next year and so on. So yeah, keep an eye out for themed videos. I will try to keep you updated in terms of the community posts and in terms of when they're coming out. I do have a bunch that I'm working on for you. I know you all enjoy your community videos. Also, I'm sorry about the notes. That's just, I think that Tumblr did it intentionally. I know that it's been bothering a lot of you, but I've started cropping out the notes, so hopefully it will not bother you as much. And when they go back, I think it's supposed to be like a spooky thing. So whenever they go back to normal notes, I will start including them again. And then, for today's question of the day, what is a task that you've been putting off and you haven't started yet because you don't think it's going to take that much time or it's not that important, but that you ultimately really need to do? What is that task that you've been putting off? I want to know in the comments. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 335 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.